Hey, this is the Encrypted Capital recap for Thursday, December 24th. First off, welcome to our first video. Here at Encrypted Capital, our goal is to help 6 and 7 figure entrepreneurs get into the crypto space and become their own bank. You can find out more info at encryptedcapital.io. So let's get into the headlines. So first off, the SEC charges Ripple and two executives with conducting $1.3 billion in an unregistered securities offering. The SEC announced today that it had filed an action against Ripple Labs and two of its executives who are also significant security holders, alleging that they raised over $1.3 billion through an unregistered ongoing digital asset securities offering. So, what does that all mean? Well, first thing that came to mind to me is that it's very interesting that Coinbase and a lot of the other exchanges just held the Spark airdrop. And as soon as that happened and everybody sold to get in and get their Spark and accumulate a bunch of XRP, the price takes a massive dive and basically just gets hit with a bunch of fudge shortly thereafter. So, to me, what I think is going on is that it's quite possible that this just is FUD. If we remember back in 2013, 2014, even 2015, many times throughout Bitcoin's history, there's been a lot of FUD that's been thrown at them as far as China banning Bitcoin multiple times and thus manipulating the price. So, what I think is happening is that this is just price manipulation. It's funny because if you go ahead and take a look here, you can see that the statement from SEC Chairman Jay Clayton, he basically just dropped this huge bomb and resigned right after he announced this news. This is the 23rd today. This news was announced on the, I'm sorry, this is 24 today. This news was announced on the 23rd, and he dropped this bomb on the 22nd. So he basically just says, we're going after Ripple, and then he leaves and just drops the mic. So to me, it's very interesting. If you go ahead and look at the charts here, we'll go to the XRP monthly chart, and you can see that we had the huge breakout from roughly 24 cents, shot all the way up to 77 cents, and now we've dropped 73%. We did a huge back test basically of this move. So what I think is happening is that this, like I said, this is price manipulation. It's not uncommon for prices to go back and do a back test, but you have to think in the minds of the institutions that are playing this market. What's the actual goal here? So, as I mentioned, everybody goes, they buy in XRP, they go and get their Spark airdrop tokens, and then the price immediately crashes right thereafter. It's just very, very interesting to me the timing of all this. So it just seems like they want the weak hands out of the market. This could be the final shakeout before XRP really takes off. If you follow the stock market at all too, you know that Tesla has had accusations brought against them by the SEC, and their price rose drastically right thereafter. So in my opinion, a lot of people are scared. I'm getting a lot of my friends and clients calling me asking what's going on with this, because a lot of them were buying in at, up here in this price range, 70 cents, 80 cents roughly. And do they have the stomach to withstand a 73% price decrease? Probably not, but I think the smart money is buying in right here. And if you go over here and look at the daily chart, you can see that a ton of volume coming in right here and here. So, like I said, a beautiful back test of the breakout. That was probably going to be the only news that was going to get it to fall that far that quick. And so, with everybody being scared and what's going to happen, I mean, you probably have a lot of people selling at a loss right now, and they're probably not going to be buying back in until XRP price goes way, way higher. So, we'll see how it plays out, but I think that's what's going on. Me personally, I did buy this dip in here. I brought in between, I believe, like 23 and 30 cents. So I am accumulating as well. I don't think Ripple is going anywhere. I mean, you have to think they're a $10 billion company. They just raised their Series C round, $250 million. And the Series C is the last round before a company goes public. So do you think that these guys don't know where they stand? I mean, they're working with the IMF, the World Bank. They're meeting with all the big players. They have offices set up all over the world. I think this is just theater, and this is shaking everybody out. So, time will tell. I tell all my clients to, slowly accumulate and not buy in all at once. I had a lot of people asking me up here what they should do, if they should buy in. And I said, I've been telling people to buy XRP for the last year or two. And I've been accumulating for years myself. So, we'll see how it all plays out. But, you know, a good a good thought process to have is to never buy on a green day. Always buy on a red day. And this was a great red day to buy on right here. A back test of the old all-time high. A lot of money's entering this market. And in my opinion, we're going to see a nice push on out of here. And, 2021 should be an excellent year for XRP and Ripple. So let's see what else we got. Blockchain Backer, I love this guy. I think he's got a lot of really great insight into the charts and markets. And he posted this screenshot over here. If you want to know what it felt like the moment before the start of the 2017 end of year bull run, where the price went from 20 cents to $3.40. This is what it looked like right over here. A lot of scariness, a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market. And then shortly after that, it catapulted and you got an insane run. You're looking at almost, what is that? Not quite 20x, what is that, 17, 18x on your money. So, shaking out the weak hands. That's what I think is happening. That's what the backer thinks is happening. There are quite a few people that are influencers on Twitter that said that they were selling their bags now. But, as Warren Buffett says, buy when there's blood in the streets, and there's a lot of blood in the streets right now. So on to the next headline. Massive hack exposes Bitcoin's greatest weakness. So essentially what happened was the hardware wallet firm Ledger, they're based in France. They got all of their data breached. They hacked, their hackers got in, and it looks like they got the personal information of 270,000 crypto users, everything from phone numbers, addresses, and all that good stuff. And now the perpetrators, quote unquote, are trying to text people, email people, get them to give up their 24-word seed, which, if you give that 24-word seed up, you're going to be losing all of your crypto money. So they've been the subject of a barrage of phishing attempts, and this is the latest one. So it surprises me that they don't have their customer information on better lockdown than they have had in the past. I do feel that, this is obviously their fault for not protecting the information. And a lot of times what used to happen with exchanges was, they could end up just hacking themselves. So it's very interesting to think that, a company that has this much data is just so loose with it, and they're letting hackers in, and now, people are giving up their information and losing their Bitcoin. So it makes me a little upset that Ledger doesn't have a better handle on this. But if you do get any text messages or emails, obviously do not respond to them, because they will get your money. So this sucks to see for the crypto community. But if you're smart about what you're doing and you have the proper precautions in place, you won't fall for these phishing attempts. So next in the news, we got Coinbase. They are going to basically be applying for an IPO. So U.S. digital currency trading platform Coinbase plans to go public at a time when cryptocurrency markets are soaring to new highs and attracting renewed interest from investors. So everything's going crazy right now with Bitcoin, and now they're talking about making their company public. And I think you're going to see a lot more of this take place. We know that Kraken recently just became the first U.S. crypto bank. And if you think about it, Coinbase is basically a bank as well right now, because you can buy, sell, and trade crypto and deposit and withdraw your U.S. dollars. And they're going to be giving out loans here, or I believe they already are giving out loans. You can get up to 20%, I believe, if you have $60,000 or more. I think that's the proper number. But they're going to be giving out loans. They have a crypto debit card coming into play. So this is huge news for anybody that thinks that cryptocurrency is just a fad, which is surprising after this long. But I don't think that we would be seeing all of these companies like Coinbase and Kraken and all these guys really getting into the space and expanding and going public. I mean, Ripple As I mentioned before, I mean, they just raised their Series C. There's a good chance that they're going to go public as well. So yeah, big news for the crypto space. If Coinbase IPO does take place, it's going to be huge, and you can bet that that would be a good stock to get into, and hopefully you can get in and ease into your position. But they say that they see cryptocurrency as the future of money and a catalyst for creating an open financial system around the world. The exchange lists 47 cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, and Stellar Lumens. And they plan to support thousands in the future. So, yeah, that's awesome. Good for them. Huge news. And next we have from Yahoo Finance. Just a quick little bit. I thought this was interesting. Everybody always likes to see how much you would have if you invested X number of dollars in whatever crypto. And since Ethereum's the number 2 crypto, if you invested $1,000 in Ethereum 5 years ago, what would it be worth today? So, assuming an investor purchased $1,000 worth of Ethereum on December 23rd of 2015, they would have picked up 1,162.79 units, priced at 86 cents. 3 years later, January 13th, 2018, when Ethereum hits its all-time high of $1,432, which I believe was the price of gold at that time. Bitcoin did a similar run and also tapped the price of gold when Bitcoin went on its run. That $1,000 investment would have turned into $1.67 million. So, yeah, always interesting to see that stuff. I think that there are going to be a lot of other cryptocurrencies that take the place or have a similar run like Ethereum did. And if you're going with the top 3 coins, Bitcoin had a great run, and then Ethereum had a crazy run, tapped gold. Next in line would be XRP, since they're the third by market cap, aside from Tether, which I don't really include Tether because it's just a stable coin. But I do think Chainlink could be another one that goes on a crazy tear, which it already has. It's outperformed. If we want to go to the chart here, actually, let's just take a look at Chainlink while we have it up here. So Chainlink so far this year, we'll start. Okay, so COVID day, March 13th. We'll go ahead. So you're looking at Chainlink just this year alone, 1,561%. If you take a look at the market, I mean, it's really just getting going here. I mean, this is just all accumulation. Even this run up here, I mean, I would still consider this accumulation. I believe that Chainlink could be the next Ethereum as far as the price gains that we could see from it. So yeah, I mean, time will tell, but we'll see what happens. But that's always interesting to look at. And so now, the next headline, we're going to go to Grayscale. They temporarily stopped accepting new clients in 6 crypto trusts. So they basically stopped accepting new investors in 6 funds, including the Ethereum Trust and Bitcoin Trust funds. So right now, it said that Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, and Digital Large Cap Fund Trusts are currently unavailable. So I believe that XRP is one of the ones that's still available to get into, and they hold they have XRP Lumens. I know Ethereum Classic is in there, and a few other ones. So, but that's interesting that they will not be accepting any new investors. I know that they've done this one other time before. So, if anybody's looking to get exposure into the cryptocurrency markets, but they don't want to get and start holding their own cryptocurrencies, getting into Grayscale large cap fund would be a good idea. I do believe I have them on my charts over here. Yeah, so this year, if we were to look at the Grayscale large cap fund, and we'll go from COVID day, roughly March 13th. So yeah, so if you wanted exposure in Bitcoin, you could have done so by doing the Grayscale Trust. You would have had a 974% gain just this year alone. So anybody who wants to get exposure and they don't want to hold cryptos, go check out Grayscale. All right, so that does it for the first video. Pretty exciting. That's going to go down as the first video for Encrypted Capital. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will catch you all in the next video. If you like what you heard, please hit the subscribe button.